speakers up.
Turn these speakers up.
You're locked into the illest girls next door.
You can bump it in your stereo.
On BoominLive.com.
Hey, I'm by myself. Hey. What up, y'all? We are back with another one. And this is Illest Girls Next Door. As y'all can see, I'm riding solo dolo today. But it's okay. It's all right. I'm going to be all right. But I'm Rissy Riss, if you don't know. And I have a very special guest here with me today. We have Art. Hey,
yes.
Art.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, just got off of work. I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm tired, but other than that, I'm all right.
Where you work?
I work at City Hall. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you corporate.
Well, if that's what you want to call it, you know, it has its perks. You know, like I make good money.
Okay.
First of all, but you know, it's a lot because I interact with the public all day, and human interaction for 8 hours a day can
It's
be
not good.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's very draining. It's very tiring. It's like when I get home, like I don't want to talk to anybody
At all.
It gets rough, but I'm talking. Wait a minute, I'm supposed to be interviewing you.
Isn't that weird?
Yes. So let's jump into it. So I think the reason why you even went ahead and asked me is because you're a podcaster yourself.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. How did you start?
I actually started my senior year of high school.
Okay.
I actually just graduated high school. Like, I don't want to do the math, but
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Oh wow, you're a baby.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, I started my senior year of high school.
Okay.
I used to listen to the Joe Budden podcast. That's where I kind of started from.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, these guys are dope. We're like, and my co-host, he's a lot older than me, but he's a rapper. So he actually was like, yo, we should do something like that. I'm like, all right, cool. So we just started.
You just started.
Yeah, we just started talking.
Right.
At first, we were just talking and putting it out, and then people started like reacting to it. So he was like, "Yo, let's actually
Take it seriously."
Yeah, let's actually start doing a podcast."
Right.
So we started. Yeah.
So it was that easy. Like you was like, "All right, I want to do it," and you just did it. Like it was.
Basically, it was just like at first we had like I had a little mic. Like my computer, not even like a real mic, but like my computer mic was just recording off my computer mic, and he was somewhere in another state, so we were doing it virtually, and we just started talking. We like hip hop. We both love hip hop. He's actually a rapper, so we both love hip hop. So we usually were just talking about hip hop stuff. Okay. Normally, I call him a lot. He's older than me. He's like 26, so he's a lot older than me.
Yeah.
So. I call him my older brother, so I usually call him a lot, and we talk about, and I tell him like if something stupid happened in like the news or pop culture news, I call him up and I'm like, yo, did you see what happened?
Right.
So that's why he was just like, yo, why don't we just have a podcast since we already talk about this all the time? Why don't we just talk about it where people can hear us talking about it? So that's how I started.
So do you think you would be able to do it like just by yourself, like without him being a co-host and stuff?
I've tried it. No, I don't think
it's hard, right?
It's hard.
No, it's crazy because I said like since I graduated 2015, so maybe like 2016, I said I was going to start my own podcast. I was like, I'm gonna start it. But then it's like I kept getting in my own way.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, oh, I'm scared. Like, I don't really know. But it's like, so what advice would you give to someone who really wants to start their own podcast? Like, what's step one? Like, where do you even start?
Research, I guess. You just got to do your own research and just put it out. Basically, like, put it out, see how people react to it. If people, I hate to say take other people's advice, but yeah, like see how people react to it and then see what you have to work on. But really just put it out. Just talk about whatever you want to talk about that you're really good at and put it out. Because how you're going to know you're good at something
if you don't try it.
If you don't try it. So just put it out.
That makes sense. Yeah. So like, this is it. I'm really interviewing another podcaster. So like, who have you interviewed like any big artists yet?
Actually, what I like to consider myself really good at is interviewing people. Okay. I interview like different artists. I'm from Minnesota, so
you're from Minnesota. Yeah, what are you doing here?
I go to school.
What school do you go to?
William Patterson.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait. You came from Minnesota to go to. Now we got to talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
What made you want to go to Willie P?
Well, So the college radio station is the #1 college radio station in the nation.
Okay.
So the school I used to go to before I transferred here, I was like, man, like I wanna do radio. Radio is my love. So I wanna do radio. I wanna be behind the mic. So that's something that I've been passionate about, and I was like, why not go to a school that's already good? And plus, New York City is like
that was
45 minutes.
Right.
So I've gotten like dope, DJ Nala Simone.
Yeah,
I intern for her right now. So I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity if I wasn't,
You
here.
intern for her?
Yeah,
wow,
for
that's
her
so
right
dope. No, I really love her. Like,
She's
I
great.
follow
Great
her on
spirit,
Instagram. Wow, that's dope.
She's dope, yeah.
Wow. So that was my next question. Like, you being from Minnesota and like being that you already love hip hop and everything like that. Now that you're over here in the tri-state, like New Jersey, New York, and stuff like that, has that like changed your perspective on hip hop, or like has it made it like your love for it grow in any way?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I just found out like the other day that I actually like Joe Budden as a rapper. Because I used to think Joe Budden was trash.
It was trash. A lot of people did, yeah.
Yeah, but people in Jersey, they ride for Joe. So,
Absolutely.
A lot of dudes at the radio station, we argue a lot about rappers. Like Nas is not in my top 10, but recently I've been, reconsidering that because I'm over here and
Right.
people are riding. Like, I think I say people over here love hip hop more.
It's part of the culture.
It's
like
part of the culture.
It's part of who we are, really. Because it's like, you got Biggie, you got Nas, you got Jay-Z, like you got Joe Budden, you got Redman from here. Like, it's just so much, and it's like you cannot be from like Jersey or New York and not love hip hop. So like, being that you were from Minnesota, who was in your top 5?
I'm a Jay fan. So
I knew you were going to say that. I'm like, probably J. Cole, Chance.
Well, no, Cole. I don't really like Cole like that, but
Really?
he's in my top 5. But I keep trying to get him out of there.
Why?
Because me and Cole I say me and Cole.
Like,
I actually know
that's
him.
your mans. I'm like, hold up.
But we go back and forth, like with myself, like
Okay.
Because his potential, he doesn't live up to his potential. And that's crazy because Wale is in my top 5 also. And I feel the same way about Wale. But Wale is more vocal about his. Like he expressed himself and let everybody know, like, yo, I should be in your top 10, top 5.
Yeah.
Cole doesn't do that. That's my problem.
He's
It's
too
like,
humble for you?
He's too humble. I feel like rap is like a cocky sport. Rap is like, every time Jay-Z went out, he was going at people, letting them know, like, Lil Wayne started saying I'm the best rapper alive when Jay-Z was rapping. So you gotta you can't just be humble. But I get it. It's Cole.
Right.
So you give him a pass.
Right.
So yeah. But Jay-Z is in my top 5,
Okay.
Which isn't really shocking to anyone.
No.
Wale, I just said Wale. Biggie, I love Biggie. I can't really, I don't know the other two. Drake. Actually, Drake and Jay-Z go back and forth.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. That #1, it's against Jay and Drake because
Okay.
I kind of like, I grew up on Drake. I just started loving Jay-Z as I got older and started like learning about hip hop more. So, and then Wayne.
Okay.
Wayne is definitely my top 5. He influenced a lot that's going on right now. So he's that guy.
So being that like you're such a hip hop head and you love hip hop and you've been over here for a while, is there an era of hip hop you wish you were like in so that you really could have seen how everything played out? Because I know for me, the 90s, like I would have wanted to be around for that whole Biggie Tupac thing, like just even watching the movies, I'm like, damn, I was born too late. Like,
no, I definitely want to be around for the Biggie Tupac. That's crazy. Like, I mean, I was there a little, but I really wasn't.
Yeah.
But being such a Jay-Z fan, I really wanted to be there for the Nas and Jay battle when they were going at each other. Just because I feel like a lot of people don't want to bring that up because how it all played out, but that was just a great moment for me. But the 50 and Ja too, like I want to be there for that because it's like an end going thing.
No, it's like I was just about to say, it's literally like I will never get over the fact that 50 really bought out his concert tickets.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't believe that, but I want to. It's 50.
I feel like he
It's 50,
did it
yeah. He
just
would do
because
something like
it's
that.
50. Like.
Yeah.
He's the petty king.
He
like
is.
I really feel like he
is.
really did that, which is so crazy to me.
I don't know when they're gonna stop fighting, but
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Yeah, you're right.
I doubt it because I feel like Ja Rule was like, he's so headstrong and he's like, nah, like I've been doing this, you're not about to play me. And then 50, he's just getting a kick
50
out of
is
it.
stubborn.
Yeah, he's stubborn.
But at this point, I don't think there's anyone as petty as 50. Like,
Nah, he takes the cake.
he's different, but he's like different when it comes to Ja. Like,
Yo,
like 50 is petty, but when it comes to Ja, he just go a whole different level. And that's something I really want to be a part of. Like, I want to be able to say, yo, I lived through the 50 and Ja.
Well, what about the Drake and Meek beef?
I'm biased because I think a lot of people kill me for this, but I don't think Drake lost. And I know it's weird, but I'm biased. I'm a Drake fan.
Right.
I feel like, no, I'm speaking on something else. I was talking about the Pusha T and Drake, but you said Drake and Meek.
Yeah.
The Drake and Meek, it was a good moment because it showed that, you know, this singer, this pop artist that pop, because people label Drake as pop.
He's a crossover artist.
Yeah, Drake kind of showed everyone like, yo, all right, if you push me, I can go in the lab and do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so that it was a great moment. But I feel like Meek Mill, my co-host actually is the biggest Meek Mill fan.
Really?
So we have this debate. He don't think Meek lost. He felt like, and the crazy thing, Meek actually performed in Toronto. Like I think it was that same night.
Yeah,
when
I
the
remember.
record came out. So if all Meek had to do literally was just put out like a freestyle in Toronto, like in his hometown.
I think Drake lost the moment Back to Back got nominated for a Grammy.
You think Meek or Drake?
No, my fault. Meek lost the moment Back to Back got like. When has a diss track ever been nominated for a Grammy?
That's the thing.
Like, like
the thing.
when has that ever happened? Mind you, Meek has songs where he's saying, "I'm just trying to win a Grammy."
Yeah.
And now here Drake is his song Against You.
He's a cheat
for
code.
A Grammy.
He's a cheat code. He's a cheat code. He got the white consumers. He got the black. He got the hood. He's a cheat code. You can't really go against that guy.
I never really thought about it like that. He is a cheat code.
He's a cheat code.
That's crazy.
The guy. He has a whole nother country supporting him.
That's a fact.
And on top of that, he got America.
Right.
So he's a cheat code.
And then like he does like the Afrobeats things.
The guy's a cheat code. How do you go against someone that's just coming with different stuff?
You
know what I'm
can't.
saying?
You really can't. That's crazy.
Yeah, Meek isn't versatile. Meek
makes
is
music
good.
for a specific crowd.
Exactly. Drake makes music for it. My mom likes Drake.
My mom does too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's not listening to Meek Mill, but she loves Drake, so it's different.
No, and then like what's crazy is I've seen both of them perform live.
Really?
Drake is a way better performer than me. Don't get me wrong, I love Meek. I have all his albums, but Drake's stage presence completely trumps Meek. Like my boyfriend, he's the biggest Meek fan I know. We went to go see both of them. And I was like, so what'd you think about the Meek concert? He was like, it wasn't better than Drake. And I'm like, what? You're saying this? Like, during the whole Drake and Meek beef, he's like, nah, F Drake. We went to that concert. It was during Meek Week. Like, when he first got out, the concert he had in Philly, he was like, nah, it wasn't better than Drake.
I saw Meek at Powerhouse
That was last week.
last weekend. Yeah. He wasn't. You're right.
It's crazy because like his songs are so hype and they're so
I was
lit.
ready.
And you would think that his stage presence would go with it, but he literally, like, if you have not seen Meek perform live, bro, he literally stands there in one spot.
Yeah, but he's a street rapper though.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right. That's how it is.
So
He a
that's how it
hood dude.
is.
Like, you can't take it out of him. Whereas when I went to go see Drake for the Drake and Three Migos tour, and he was all over the stage. He was jumping. He was singing. He was doing this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I cannot believe this right now.
He has the songs to do that.
Right.
Meek doesn't.
But no, Meek does though.
But Meek has the song that make the street dudes just want to stand still and just.
You can't tell me
really.
what Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah, that's
come on.
fire.
Exactly. You got Dreams and Nightmares. You got, oh my God, it's so many. House Party. You got Amen. Like
Amen
just like
fire.
when he first came out, bro. Like you got all those songs. Like. He has the party records, but it don't match when he's performing, and it pisses me off.
But I feel like I want to give Meek a pass because he's got he's got a certain code he got to live by.
This is true.
If that makes sense.
This is true. Yeah.
Like he can't be on the stage doing certain things because of who he is.
And the image that. Yeah. I get it. That makes sense.
I give him a pass. I give him a pass.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So
Drake don't got nothing.
Yeah, he a little.
From Toronto.
Yeah. Who grew up with a pool in his backyard, but said he started from the bottom. Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe, but it's like
maybe.
While you was out here doing Degrassi, Meek was out here living with his cousins in the trap house.
But it's different perspective though, because you know, I can say, you know, I grew up in a bad neighborhood, so I can tell you, hey, you know, I started from the bottom, and that's true. Yeah, I started from the bottom. Yeah, someone else can grow up in, you know, a nice neighborhood. Your neighbors come out, say hi to you every day. Yeah. You can grow up in that environment, but your parents
I get
so
exactly
you can also start from the. So it's different perspectives. So you got to see it as that. You can't just look at Drake and be like, yo, come on, you got your uncle hands you a couple things.
You're right, because he did grow up without his dad. Like I know what that's like. A lot of people know what that's like.
It's
you know,
tough.
And then you know him being Jewish and black, he probably had an identity crisis growing up. So yeah, you're right. I didn't think about it like that. See, I like you. You smart. So going back, you said you yes, that is your name. I am Professor Art. Have you thought about going into teaching?
No. I want to do radio. Radio is my thing.
That's my thing too. It's my thing. That's what my next question was. So I know you interned for Nyla Simone, who I love, by the way. So what's it like being at Power 105 and like working under her and like?
Well, the thing actually, we don't like me. It's me and like two other interns, but we don't actually like go to Power 105.
Oh, okay.
We meet up with them like. It's actually the dopest
Really?
internship.
Let's
actually,
talk about it.
I'm gonna try to like keep some. I don't know what I can say.
Right.
I
get it. Okay,
but
I get it.
It's the internship is we get to do it wherever we're at. So the other girl that's my co-intern, she's in North Carolina. So I'm blessed because I actually get to go to every event that she's at.
Yeah, you were at Powerhouse free of charge. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Good seats too, actually. Very good seats. So shout out to her. But yeah, we don't like. I get to go to all these great events that you know she's at and not have to sit in the seat and watch, but like be like by the stage or whatever the case, and I get to like help her, you know, like research about great artists that she interviewed, like. So it's great. It's a great experience, but you know, I wish we get to go to the Power office, but I don't think she's like, you know, that on that level.
Oh, okay.
To have at least that's my perspective.
Because I know Charlamagne is like her mentor.
Yeah. So that's dope too. Actually, his cousin actually was the one that interviewed me when I first went out to go get the interview. Charlamagne's cousin Terrence, I think that was his name. But he was the one that actually interviewed me, so it was dope. It was good to almost meet Charlamagne.
Right, almost. So do you see yourself working at Power 105 in the future, or you see yourself like just being independent, having like your own podcast type of thing?
That's the goal. Like my actual dream, you know, my dream station to work at is Power 105, just because I know everything about that station.
Right.
I wake up. I start my morning at 6 a.m. every morning, and I listen to the Breakfast Club while I'm working out. So, like, I listen to the Breakfast Club. I listen to the Angie Martinez show. Nyla has a new show out there.
I know.
I listen to that also. So I listen to every show they have
like
on that station.
Part of you.
So it would ideally that's my dream, but any other station I'm cool with. I don't want to do independent. I want to like work with the station because I feel like the opportunity, I guess, there is more. It's more opportunities, I guess.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Compared
I like
to some
that
other
route.
stations.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I get it.
Thank you.
We gotta talk about it.
I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. Yeah, but yeah.
I get it. You know, because I know they say like the radio industry is very competitive.
It is.
It's super competitive.
It's scary.
Like I actually know some people who work for Hot 97, and they've given me some advice. They're like, "Yo, it's super cutthroat," and it's like you gotta stand out almost, but it's like, how do you stand out amongst other radio hosts? Like, it gets real tricky.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm gonna say it, but I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying it. But I'm gonna say it.
I hope you don't get in trouble. Nyla, please let this boy keep his internship. Or I'll take it.
I'll probably you can go ahead. But when I first went for my interview, the guy that interviewed me, Terrence, when I walked through the door, I was an hour and 30 minutes late. I'm never late to an interview. I'm never late, but I was an hour and 30 minutes late. And I walked through the doors, and he was waiting for me. Like, he was waiting just to yell at me and tell me why did I waste his time. Yeah. But as soon as I walked through the door, he was like, I don't know what it is about you. And he's like, we had a lot of interns here that we interview for this position. So I really didn't need to interview at all. But he was like, I don't know what it is about you, but something was like, you have to wait for this kid to interview him. And so he was like, you have the opportunity right now to like prove whatever it is that wants you to get this internship, to prove I'm right. And I was like, well, I don't know what it is, but I could just, let's just have this interview and see what happens. And then at the end of the interview, he was like, yeah, there's something about you that I like. So they gave me the position, but it was like I was scared. It's of course. So, but it's just, I was saying that to say it is competitive. It is a competitive, it's a competitive world. It's a competitive field. But like, I feel like if it's meant to be, and I hate saying that, but if it's meant to be,
it's true though.
Yeah, it'll find a way to get to you.
Yeah, it's true. If it's meant to be, it'll be. In manifestation, that's key. You can't say, oh, I'm going to try to be here, or like maybe no. Say I'm going to work at Power 105. I'm going to work at Hot 97. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, and then you will literally see like the blessings start to fall in your lap. Like you probably been manifesting stuff that whole time and didn't even realize it, because there's no way that he sat there with an hour and a half for just some kid after he didn't interview I don't know how many people. Like it was supposed to happen for you.
And that's what I think. I've always said, when I came out here, my goal was to work at Power 105 as an intern there. I didn't get the internship, but I missed it just by a deadline. I missed the deadline.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm going to try again. But I feel like you're right. The manifest thing, because I'm working for Nyla, so I feel like some things might cross.
Right.
But I'm hoping so. But we'll see what happens.
It will happen. Say that.
It will happen.
It will happen.
I like this energy.
It will happen.
I like this energy. I like this energy. I like it. It will happen. I like it.
Keep saying that to yourself every day. Every time you get Nyla, or every time you go, it's going to happen. I'm going to be there. I'm going to beat it.
I like it.
Of course. Thank you. But before we wrap it up, I forgot to tell you about this earlier, but we have this little segment that we call Dirty Laundry.
Okay.
So, you say a little secret or whatever, something that you swore you would never tell anybody. You know, we don't do any indictments, no names. So, you got something for me?
Well, actually, I said this on. Is there explicit? Like, can I go ahead? All right.
First Amendment, sweetheart.
All right, cool. I like it. All right, so I said this before, but so it's not really a secret, but I guess it is. And this girl's gonna kill me for keep saying this. But my ex, we were we've been together for a long time. Me and her actually we split up, and I think over the summer, I think she had like a drunk moment, that phone call you get when she had a drunk moment, and she hit me up over the night. And mind you, I was an hour, let me just put in the context, but I was an hour away, hour and 30 minutes away. So I drove an hour and 30 minutes to go meet up with her, and she hit me up because we had a strong, we had a strong bond. Okay. And, grown people things happen. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And, it was weird because I hate saying this, but after we got done, she said something that was like shocking to me. After we got done, she mentioned that she had a list of guys that she wanted to, and I was on that list.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, she bold.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the other one, the worst, that's not even the worst part.
Yeah.
The worst part, she's going to kill me if I keep bringing this up. But the worst part, after she mentioned that, you know, I'm trying to be a nice guy. So I asked her, I was like, yeah, so how's your day? And she rolled over and asked me, so when's your Uber coming? She didn't know I drove. She thought I took an Uber. She said,
Wow.
yeah. She said, so when's your Uber coming? So, yeah.
That's how she coming?
That's how she coming, yeah.
Damn, I'm sorry.
And no, it's cool. It's cool. Now I know. Now you know.
You know how to move, like.
Yeah, yeah. So I see how it's out here. I'm 20, but I'm learning.
Right. Nah, I'm
learning.
Nah, when I was 20, I learned a lot too. 20 was rough.
It was rough.
It was it was rough, but you know, it's okay.
It's all right.
I'm growing, okay? I'm a little caterpillar in my little cocoon now. I'm about to be a butterfly. I'm growing. But I just want to thank you so much for coming. This was really fun. I really enjoyed this.
Thank you
for making me feel comfortable.
No,
first time.
you did it.
I did.
Yeah. Take it. Sometimes you got to take it. You did it.
Right. But we gonna get out of here, y'all. This is Illest Girls Next Door. I'm Rissy Riss, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.